Once, a man approached Buddha and asked, "Buddha, what is the meaning of attachment and detachment, and what's the difference between the two?" Buddha smiled and replied, "Attachment is the emotional and mental clinging to people or things. It arises from craving and ignorance. When we attach ourselves to something, we tie our happiness to its presence and fear its loss. This leads to suffering because everything in life is impermanent. For example, loving someone deeply is natural, but becoming overly possessive or dependent on them creates attachment. When they change, leave, or pass away, this attachment becomes a source of pain." Buddha continued, "Detachment, on the other hand, is the state of letting go and freeing oneself from the grip of craving and aversion. It arises from wisdom, the understanding that all things are impermanent and that clinging to them only brings suffering. Detachment does not mean giving up or neglect, but rather a state of inner freedom. It is the ability to love, enjoy, and appreciate things without being enslaved by them. Detachment allows us to remain peaceful even when circumstances change." Buddha then added, "Imagine a river. It flows freely, embracing everything it touches, but holding on to nothing. In the same way, detachment allows us to love deeply and engage fully with the world, but without being enslaved by our desires or fears." Buddha concluded, "The difference between attachment and detachment is the difference between bondage and freedom. Attachment is driven by ignorance, binding you to the cycle of suffering, while detachment is rooted in wisdom, liberating you from that cycle. Remember, all things are impermanent. Let go of the cravings that bind you. Love deeply, but without chains. Enjoy life, but without attachment. In this way, you will find freedom from suffering and discover true happiness."